So it's been 5 long years between Car Seat Headrest releases, and this week the band announced a new album. It's going to come out in May. It's called The Scholars, as well as a brand new song. It's called Gethsemane. It's going to be hard to pronounce, but we're going to take a look at that today, wondering whether it's going to be Car Seat Headrest back to form. Al, good morning to you. What do you think? Is it hit or miss?
Good morning. Yeah, look, I'm really interested in this, mate. I know you're a massive Car Seat Headrest fan. This song coming in at 13 minutes, I was a little bit dubious at first, especially when you mentioned that it was going to be a rock opera kind of theme. We've been burnt before by rock operas, not looking at you, Billy Corgan. But, mate, this is sensational. I must admit it took me 3 listens to really kind of get into it. And look, I'm not going to dissect what all this is about. I'll leave that to you and the freaks and geeks out there. What's your initial take here?
Yeah, thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. So it has been 5 years. So and it's fair to say that COVID wasn't really kind to the band. So that there's first things there. They had Madlow, or Making a Door Less Open, which was released in 2020. In the middle of COVID, they couldn't tour with it. I think it was their crack at being very commercial. And Will Toledo, the lead singer, also caught long COVID. So I think he's still suffering the effects of all of that. And I must admit, it is a rock opera. I'm not really buzzed about rock operas. But I got to say, he did knock this out of the park for me. I love Car Seat Headrest. I've listened to all of their back catalogue. And what we're getting here, mate, is, I guess for 10 minutes, you're not going to get verse, chorus, verse. You're getting a lot of transitions. You're getting the moody start. You're getting a lot of the swirling keyboards, getting to the full-blown rock. It's going in every which direction. And then there's a sing-along chorus at the end. Really, really loving it. Very hooky at the end. It's reminding me a little bit, and I want to ask you about this, it reminds me a little bit pieces of The Who and Pink Floyd, the Animals era and Wall era Pink Floyd. But
absolutely.
But I think for Car Seat Headrest fans out there, it will remind them of Beach Life and Death, which is off Twin Fantasy. So that record that he re-recorded in 2018 with the band. The key difference, though, Al, is the band is effectively a cohesive unit now. So the way that Car Seat Headrest started out is you had Will Toledo, and it was effectively his solo project. Now it feels much, much more cohesive after a few records with the band together. They haven't moved, so the 4 of them have basically been together now for 10 years, and you can really tell this. And yeah, he definitely hits out of the park with these long songs. He can really do it well.
Oh, absolutely. Look, for me, there's kind of 2 key points in this epic song. The 750-minute mark. If you love again, you can try again. That is brilliant. And can we talk a little bit about...
It gets in your head, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Can we talk a little bit about Will's, the harmonies kind of after that as well? Like I just think it works particularly well, and he's had previous tracks which I would say that he achieves the same, but I just think from that point onwards, the song just really kicks in. And then at the 10 and a half minute mark, the heavy guitars, I don't know, mate. It's kind of up there for me with my favourite song by them off Teens of Denial, Killer Whale. That I don't know, mate. I'm interested to see what the rest of this album, when it comes out in May, is going to be like. There's another song that's 19 minutes. It's going to be pretty huge, mate.
Yeah, he has got a lot of songs that go for that length of time. So, and he is good at building up the song and getting it to its sort of natural conclusion. So it's not a rock opera for rock opera's sake. You tend to have, Billy Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins is a great example where the lyrics took over. His story, which no one was really buzzed about, was really the thing that he was trying to drive. It's much more about the song, and I think we've spoken about this in a few episodes, that we actually find that it's much better to think about it being a song first, and then he constructs maybe the narrative, if he can find one, out of that. And it's clear that he's done that. His vocal harmonies are amazing, but it's like a payoff, isn't it? For this particular song, we love again, we try again, right at the end, but it's after quite a bit of a build-up, and that build-up is really interesting to listen to as well.
Oh, absolutely. And I think when they play this live, will be an absolute knockout of the park here. And can we just talk a little bit? I was watching an interview with Stephen Wilson recently, who has to be the busiest man in the music industry at the moment. He was talking about the amount of music that comes out per day, which is basically the same as all of the music that came out in 1989. So I just wanted to talk about the fact that you really do have to put something different out there, and whether you're going to win fans or not, in a flooded music industry, it's just so bloody hard. And I just really think that Car Seat Headrest will achieve this.
As I said, I think Car Seat Headrest were very unlucky with COVID. Madlow making a door less open was effectively their crack at being commercially accepted in that sort of next level. I think they've always been that second tier act. They've got a growing cult audience, but they do provide a point of difference, and I would have thought that they would be probably one of the more successful acts going around had they been around 20 years ago. That's my honest opinion of this particular band. They have a lot going for them. So I don't know. This here feels like in some ways, with the whole 10-minute, 52-second song, maybe a step back, maybe more to their fans as opposed to trying to break into something that maybe isn't them. I don't know. I'm interested to know what the fans are going to say about this, but me personally, I'm very much enjoying it. It's very much in their wheelhouse. I've been listening to it on rotation. I could see this really going off with their concerts.
I couldn't agree more, mate. What a great comeback, and it's been 5 long years. You can see in the comments of this video that people have been absolutely hanging out for this and very much looking forward to the new album coming out early May.
So let us know in the comments, do you feel buzzed about this particular song, or is it maybe not down your alley? Let us know in the comments. We're going to take a look at the Scholars when it comes out. Let us know in the comments. Let us know your thoughts.